Good morning, sharks.
Good morning.
I want to go out to recess.
But we can't if it's like 100 degrees.
Let's check the weather. High 96, low 73, sunny.
Wow, that's very hot.
Very hot. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you. Happy birthday to you, dear. Happy birthday to you. There are no birthdays for today. That was just a waste of time. Lunch, lunch, lunch. I need some lunch. Lunch for today is chicken Alfredo with wheat roll, fruit juice, Feista pizza, steamed broccoli, mixed vegetables, seasonal fruit or fruit juice with your choice of milk.
Yummy.
Very yummy in my tummy.
Now let's go to the pledge.
Please join us in saying the pledge to the American flag.
I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all.
Please join us in saying the pledge to the Texas flag.
Honor the Texas flag. I pledge allegiance to the Texas, one state under God, one and indivisible.
Good morning, Sherrod Sharks. It is great to see everybody back here. We are 1 week into the school year, and we have had a wonderful, wonderful first week. I cannot remember a time that we've had such a great and very smooth start to our school year. I am so proud of the boys and girls, of you guys that have been walking in those front doors. I'm greeted every morning with hugs and good mornings. I see students who are doing what they are supposed to be doing and who are demonstrating Mrs. Moore's favorite character trait, and that is integrity. Boys and girls, you're going to hear Mrs. Moore say integrity a lot. Mrs. Moore loves integrity. And for those of you who are new to Sherrod, you're going to be seeing and hearing that a lot. What that means is doing the right thing at the right time when no one else is looking. That means even when your teachers turn their backs to help one of your classmates, that means you keep working. That means that when your teacher turns her back to step out in the hallway to talk to another teacher or to go get something, that means you're still doing the right thing. So boys and girls, even when no one else is looking, you continue to do the right thing. I'm going to be asking a lot of you as we go throughout this school year every day, what is Mrs. Moore's favorite word? And I expect you to be able to remember integrity. As our new assistant principal, Mrs. Waits, and I came around and visited classrooms last week, I asked just about every class if they remembered, those of you who were here last year, what Mrs. Moore's favorite word was. And let me tell you, I was blown away. Even Mrs. Waits was blown away. She learned last week what Mrs. Moore's favorite word was. And the majority of you guys remembered it over the summer. I could not have been more proud. And not only did you remember what my word was, but the majority of you knew what it meant and you were able to define it. So that just speaks volumes about how awesome you guys are. Could not be more proud. I'm loving what I'm seeing in the classrooms. Mrs. Waits and I are going to be getting back out in the classrooms today and this week, and we're going to be looking for engaging learning. We're going to be looking for you to own your learning and that you are enthralled, and that's a big word. Enthralled means engaged, involved in your learning. We're going to be asking you questions, and hopefully you'll be able to tell us what it is that you're doing and or learning. So be mindful and be on the lookout for us to be coming in, because we want to see what you're learning. We want to get out of the office and be able to go back in the classrooms and learn ourselves. So you teach us a few things while we're in your classroom. I'm also going to be looking for students walking in wave in the hallways. Boys and girls, we're going to continue to practice wave. If you're new to Sherrod, ask. You should already know what wave is, but if you don't, ask. Look around and observe your peers in class and in the hallway, because the way they're walking with their hands behind their backs, face front, facing forward, they are walking in wave. So be mindful of what that is and what that looks like and what that sounds like. Also, be looking for students who are sitting in slant. So remember that. That means your feet are on the floor and you are facing the front and you are listening to what the teacher is telling you to do. Be looking for manners in the cafeteria. When you are in the cafeteria, when you're walking in, we're using 6-inch voices. We're not yelling at the tables behind us, across from us. We are talking to the people right next to us and across the table from us. And again, we're using 6-inch voices. So as we continue to start our year off, I want you to be working on those things. Those things are what makes us better students, better people. Remember that the best thing that you can do is respect yourself, because when you respect yourself, that means you care about what happens to you, and therefore everything else falls into place. So remember, self-respect and integrity. Boys and girls, have a wonderful, wonderful Sherrod Shark week. Week number 2. Have a great day.